This happened in 1980. Outside a small town called Springfield in the USA, there was a dense and deserted forest. At the edge of this forest, in 1978, a new railway station was built, named Maple Creek Station. This station was special because every evening the Capital Express 34 used to stop here. This train would depart from Washington, stop here, and then take passengers across the mountains. But one day, everything changed. That day, the train arrived as usual, carrying hundreds of passengers. Just a little beyond the station was a hilly area where an old railway bridge was broken. No one had repaired it. The train sped towards that broken track and a terrible explosion and echoes of screams. The train fell into a deep ravine. Everywhere, there were twisted rails, broken coaches, and scattered bodies. No help could reach amid the dense forest and tall mountains. Hundreds of people died there, writhing in pain. But the real terror begins here. Because even now, 40 years after the accident, the elders of Springfield say, the Capital Express 34 still stops at Maple Creek Station, and the same dead passengers travel in it. Two brothers' curiosity. Two brothers lived in the town, Ryan and Jason. Since childhood, they had heard the story of this haunted train many times, but they did not believe it. They said, how can a train that ended in an accident 40 years ago still come? Yes, many people had heard the train whistle at night, felt vibrations on the tracks, and some even claimed to have seen the train. But for Ryan and Jason, all this was just a rumor. One day they decided, tonight, we will go to the station ourselves and see what the truth is. Ryan picked up his old camera, Jason took a big torch, and at 11 p.m. both set out towards Maple Creek Station. The atmosphere at the station. It was nighttime. The station was completely deserted. The rusty board barely showed the writing, Maple Creek Station. Grass had grown on the platform. Light poles were broken and lying around, and there was silence everywhere. Cold wind was blowing, and with every gust, the old iron shed creaked, as if someone was slowly laughing. Jason joked, Ryan, maybe your haunted train is parked here. Ryan laughed and said, just wait till midnight. Ghosts like to work on time. Midnight arrival. As soon as the clock struck 12, a heavy thumping sound came from afar, as if something was approaching on the tracks. In the torchlight, Ryan looked towards the rails. Through the fog, a bright headlight appeared. The sound grew louder, and cutting through the fog was Capital Express 34, just like the pictures taken before the accident. But something was wrong. Behind the windows of the coaches, foggy passengers were visible, their faces pale, eyes hollow, and their clothes stained with blood. The peak of fear, Ryan turned on his camera with trembling hands. Jason shouted, Ryan, this is not real! But then the train stopped, and the doors opened on their own. Cold mist spread out from inside. A female passenger slowly stepped out, half of her face burned, holding a ticket on which was written, one way, no return. She spoke in a soft voice. Get on the train. It's getting late. Jason turned around. Dozens of passengers were standing at the other corner of the platform, all staring at them without blinking. The final scene, Ryan grabbed Jason's hand and said, run! Both ran out of the platform, but as soon as they crossed the tracks, the train whistle blew again, and a bright light shone upon them. The next morning, the townspeople found two strange things near Maple Creek Station. An old camera, in which the last photo was blurry, but clearly showed Ryan and Jason standing at the train's door. And the other thing, a one-way ticket, no return.